What's up everyone, BICKAGE here back with another reaction video, and we're going to do a few in a row tonight. I'm going to listen to a few and kind of upload them over the next few days. And I just want to say thanks to Bob Mancini on Instagram. I think it's Bob underscore Mancini 12. I'll leave his Instagram in the description. I don't think he's an artist, but he suggested this song anyway, so shout out to him. And I'm really happy that I got this song recommended for me to listen to, because I'll be honest with you, I've heard this before. I've heard it plenty of times. I've heard this whole album before, but I think anyone who is getting into Irish rap, or anyone involved in Irish rap, writing yourself, this is definitely an album that you should listen to, or you should have heard. If you haven't, go listen to it. Again, look, you can go here on. I'll leave the link in the description. You can go on to Bandcamp, or YouTube, I think. But you have free download here. What more can you ask for? Do you know what I mean? A free album. I know that's the way that Lunitic wanted it to be. Free music, just get the message out there to as many people as possible. So yeah, I just want to start off by saying rest in peace to Lunitic, pioneer of rap in Ireland. He had a big influence on myself. He's one of the first rappers that I would have heard, kind of back in the day when I was 10, 11. I would have listened to a lot of American rap years before that, but in terms of Irish rap, I would have been getting into DFI, the Fighting Irish, the rap battles that we had here in Ireland back then. And when I started branching out and hearing that accent, being used in rap, I started looking for more music, and this is one of the first people I found. The likes of Lunitic, Costello, For Real, Lethal Dialect, GI, the kind of working class records. And then you have kind of the other side of it with Redzer and Class A's and everything. But yeah, I think we're going to focus on this. Look, I'm going to probably do a few reactions off this album, to be honest, because I know every song here. I know that this album's helped me out of a few rough spots. This song in particular, I know I had well, we all had a rough year last year, let's be honest. So there's nothing special about me there, but I know I had a few times where I had a bit of a rough patch last year, and this is one of the songs that helped me to kind of pick myself up and get through it. It's called Patience, featuring Damien Dempsey and For Real, which is another rapper. I'm sure you probably know Damien Dempsey, who's a singer, but For Real is another rapper from working class. So yeah, let's get. I won't keep us too long. I know we're 3 minutes into it already, just me blabbing out at me, but I think it's important to get that message across. If you haven't, if you are interested in Irish rap and you haven't heard this album, go listen to it. Check it out in the description. Free music, and look, he's one of the first people to kind of put that Dublin accent onto a track. I may not be 100% right on that. I'm sure there were one or two people before that, but in terms of what I know, what I've heard, what I've been kind of brought up on, this is one of the first people that I've heard that owned the accent, and kind of did keep it real throughout all his music, and just kept just kept it real. I think Stacey's Story, Long Ago, all the tracks on this album, they're very good music. So let's get right into it.
Patience, give me some of that sweet patience, Lord. I'll keep my eye on my goal.
So simple. That's Damien Dempsey there. So simple. Patience. Give me some of that sweet patience, Lord. I'll keep my eye on my goal. Again, such a simple few lines there, but so true, and really fits the track. The way his voice kind of brings that out. Yeah, wonderful.
I'll take a few slugs on the kiss, or I'm coming back at you. I'm gonna catch you, cause I've got no breaks. It doesn't matter how long that it takes. My look I'm gonna make.
So there you go. He starts off by saying, and this is Lunitic here, so he's saying, I'll take a few slugs on the kisser, so I'll take a few punches in the face, or whatever that the adversity might be, whether it's losing your job or anything kind of bad that happens in your life. So I'll take a few slugs in the kisser. I'm coming back at you. I'm gonna catch you. So again, it's about that patience. It's not giving up when you're put down. It's just kind of coming back up. Getting back up like Rocky, or like Tyson Fury in that 12th round against Deontay Wilder. So that's kind of what he's talking about here. And then he says, "My luck I'm gonna make, so I'll make my own luck." I don't need to get luck to kind of get to where I want to get. I'm gonna make it myself.
I'll take a few slugs on the kiss or I'm coming back wailing, big right sailing, cause you know we got no breaks. It doesn't matter how long that it takes, my look I'm gonna make. The music industry is gone right up shit's creek, controlled by businessmen that don't even seek real talent.
And just kind of for context, just because around that line, this was kind of around 2009 this album came out, so I'd imagine, I'm not too sure when it would have been recorded, but you know, the album was around then anyway, so it would have been recorded mid-2000s kind of. And you know, I think the music industry has always been like that to a degree for the last kind of, you know, maybe 30 years or so, but it's a lot more kind of, you see it a lot more now even than back then. It was where, you know, that kind of just shit music gets promoted more than that kind of that real music or good solid music. You see the likes of, you know, 6ix9ine, Lil Pump, you know, all of these kind of, I won't even name any more of them, but you know, like in rap you have the mumble rappers, or the people that are, you know, flashing guns, flashing money, girls, all of this, and that's the stuff that gets more popular. And I mean, naturally that's going to be the case because of how much of a business rap is, and everything is money, you know, so they are going to make more money off these people. But he's saying here, you know, it's only a business, you know, the businessmen, they're not seeking real talent, they're seeking that kind of, that X Factor ability, you know. You see these people on the X Factor who, they just throw them on for entertainment, you know, it's all about entertainment nowadays. So, yeah, just real stuff here. Let's go back a little bit.
Is gone right up shit's creek, controlled by businessmen that don't even seek real talent. They want our artists squeaky clean till polished pops the outcome, but I'm tired of this regime. Their career is full of publicity stunts, it's a dream to live a life of stardom, to be seen in magazines. And
so, you know, they're again same kind of thing. You know, they're living all it is publicity stunts. It's a dream. So, you know, let me go back. I'm forgetting the lines here, but yeah, you know, artists just kind of focusing on publicity stunts, little things to get famous. Nowadays, I suppose it would be to go viral. The same kind of thing back in the day, it would have been to get your name on, you know, to get a headline on a newspaper. Now it will be, you know, going viral on TikTok or going viral on Facebook or whatever you use. But yeah, look, I don't disagree with any of this here.
Their career is full of publicity stunts, it's a dream to live a life of stardom, to be seen in magazines. And we all see how they're here and they disappear, holding real music back for another year. Give me.
I think that's one of the hardest lines in the song, and one that really hits home. You know, when you look at these artists, you do see them, because he said kind of here and gone in a year. Or something along those lines, and you see them, they're gone after it. They're gone after like one track, they're one hit wonders, I suppose, but they pump all these money just to get them to go viral once, and then, you know, unless you have real talent, you can't keep up that consistency, you know. So that's basically what he's talking about here, you know, holding the music industry back for another year. So we're putting all this money into these one-hit wonders that go away, and we think they're kind of cash cows, but they're not going to last for long. Whereas, you know, if they did put the money into, you know, artists like this, like Lunitic, like, you know, these kind of real artists, then, you know, I think you'd get a lot more longevity out of it. Look at someone like Royce the 5'9", you know, someone like him, Tech 9, you know, any Irish rap, you know, you have Costello, you have all the working class lads that have been banging out music for the last 15 odd years, you know, and that's consistency, you know. So there's not many people coming around pumping millions into artists like that, and I think we do need a lot more of that, you know. I'd like to see it.
Give me some of that sweet patience, Lord. I'll keep my eye on my goal. Patience. Give me some of that sweet patience, Lord. I'll keep.
I have to go back and listen to that again. I could listen to that hook all day. Just beautiful.
I'll keep my eye on my goal. Patience. Give me some of that sweet patience, Lord. I'll keep my eye on my goal.
Accountants to decide who gets signed by the record company. Talent is ignored and I find it hard to see why you would sign.
So again, same kind of topic here. You know, accountants decide who gets signed by the record companies. Again, same kind of thing. I won't gloss over for too long, but you know, we're focusing on that kind of the ability to make money rather than the ability for rather than that raw talent, that real talent. So let's go.
In a group of boys who have nothing to say and mime anyway. It's all about figures and dance through.
He said something about, you know, that we're investing in the boys who mime anyway. I forget the exact line there. Let me just go.
By the record company, talent is ignored and I find it hard to see why you would sign a group of boys who have nothing to say and mime anyway.
So I like that little bit of wordplay, like, you know, so we're investing in boys that have nothing to say and mime anyway. So, you know, obviously a mime artist has nothing to say, they're not saying anything, you know, so but obviously then in this context it's these artists that have no talent and they don't have anything important to say, and then at the concerts they're going to mime anyway, so you're paying God knows how much for a ticket to these concerts and you're watching someone mime, you know, you're sitting in the crowd. I know with COVID and everything at the moment we don't have many of those concerts anymore, but you know, obviously before all of this stuff happened we'd have concerts where, you know, you'd be paying, some tickets can cost a few £100, could be up to £1,000, you know, depending on who the artist is, even more. And then you have the VIP tickets and all this stuff, and you're watching them mime for 2 hours. So good point here.
It's all about figures and dance routines, a nice white smile to appeal to pubescent teens. But where's the depth, where's the soul, where's the rock and roll and rebellion? Who books?
You can hear just the passion in that there. Where's the depth, where's the soul, where's the rock and roll? Look at this, it's just, you know, that's what music
nice white smile.
That's what music is missing now, that passion. You know, just have a listen to how, you know, you can tell he means it.
To appeal to pubescent teens. But where's the depth, where's the soul, where's the rock and roll and rebellion? Who books the system?
Decision times, we make it and we stand with it. So to those who find it hard to understand our plan, listen, it's mad innit, you wanted something.
So this is for real here on the song. Great artist as well, go check out his stuff. But yeah, as we said, it's decision time.
It's mad innit, you wanted something so.
And he's explaining, you know, for those of you that don't understand, because there's a lot of people that, you know, they don't understand how the kind of system, I won't say the system, but, you know, the music industry, let's say, works. You know, so they'll just listen to the radio and assume that it's good music because it's on the radio. But you know, there's a lot more than that behind it. So
to understand our plan, listen, it's mad innit, you wanted something so bad, something that you've always dreamt of and lusted but might never have. And though it's at arm's reach, there's always one kind of obstacle trying to block me taking shots, but I can't lose sleep. Now I'm in too deep, I'm facing the world, got me more set on progression, so embrace it or turn.
Let's hear that again. I got too into it there. I've heard this song 1,000 times.
What's at arm's?
You know, when you get too into it and you're just listening, it's hard to repeat.
Reach, there's always one kind of obstacle trying to block.
So he said it's at, you know, it's at arm's reach of success, or, you know, whatever he's looking for here, it's at arm's reach. But there's always that obstacle in the way. There's always something blocking him, whether it be the music industry, whether it be, you know, trying to get on the radio, you know, trying to, whatever it may be, there's always something there, maybe something in your personal life. So
me taking shots, but I can't lose sleep. Now I'm in too deep, I'm facing the world. Got me more set on progression, so embrace it or turn.
Now I'm in too deep, I'm facing the world. Got my mind set on progression, so I face it or burn. And I think that's the moral of this song. You know, having patience. You know, we know all of this stuff about the music industry, how harsh it can be on artists. Like, you know, I'm only kind of coming up at the moment. Not even coming up, that's not even the right term. Just kind of starting off at the moment. But artists like, you know, like I'd say, like to say myself in a few years, or like these artists who are coming up at the time of writing that, you know, we all know that it's a tough landscape out there to get through. But I think the important thing is to have that patience and you know, put the hard work in. Don't just focus on the negative, saying that, you know, right, the industry is fucked, so I'm not going to put any effort in, I'm not going to succeed. You know, understand how the industry works, and as Kendrick Lamar would say, pimp it to the way you want it, you know. You know, make it into something you want. So I think that's the important message behind this song. Just rather than kind of focusing on that negative stuff that we know, keep this stuff in mind. Keep patience on your mind. Work hard. Go for it.
Give me some of that sweet patience, Lord. I will keep my eye on my goal. Patience. Give me some of that sweet patience, Lord. I will keep my eye on my goal.
Record companies rake the money in, would be take our place. Independent is the way, so big shots don't last the pace. The price of tickets for the gig is a disgrace. People prepared to pay this money, to me it is a waste.
Right, so and this is actually, that's something, I know this video is going on for a while now, but I wanted to say that about Lunitic. Again, rest in peace. You know, that's something that he mastered really well early on in his career. The ability, there's some songs and you'll hear, like let's say that for example, he rhymed place and waste. You know, nowadays you're going to be hearing, or even around this time, you'll hear a lot of multi-syllables, and that's kind of what I'd be more into as an artist. I'm into that, you know, the syllables, playing around with a bit more wordplay and a lot of kind of multi-syllable rhyming. But I think in a lot of these songs, the message was so strong that you didn't need to have the multi-syllables there. Like, you know, from other songs, if you don't know Lunatic's music, you won't. But, you know, there's a lot of other songs where he did come with that lyrical kind of, you know, I'm trying to think of what song I'm thinking of. It's a song of Products of the Environment, that album with Working Class. But there are a few songs where he came in and there was that multi-syllable schemes. You know what I mean? There's a lot of that there. But in these types of songs, this is an album that he wanted to put out there, you know, to focus on the issues at hand. So, you know, you don't need to be focusing on rhyming every single syllable in the sentence and, you know, having mad wordplay in every sentence. It's a direct story. You know, you're listening to it, everything makes sense. It's written really well and it hits hard. You know, that's what's important here. So I just wanted to kind of compliment him on that as well, because it's something that a lot of people can't do. A lot of people can't keep the rhyme simple and make good music with that, you know. It's a very difficult thing to do in rap, so that's just a fair play to him for that.
Yeah, would be take our place. Independent is the way, so big shots don't last the pace. The price of tickets for the gig is a disgrace. People prepared to pay this money, to me it is a waste. Paying €60 and the artist mimes a 40-minute set, well to me this is a crime, a waste of.
So again, what we were talking about earlier, you know, I won't spend too long on this, but, you know, just, you know, paying €60 and the artist mimes, to me this is a crime. So, you know, like, just, again, it is what it is. Why would you do that? Why would you pay to go to a concert where the artist is miming? And the tough thing is, you don't know what kind of concert an artist is going to be miming at, you know. You may be able to tell with some artists if all of their previous ones are, but especially before the internet, like, if you didn't have the internet there to look up previous, you know, concerts, you wouldn't have a clue, you know, so you wouldn't know what you're getting yourself into. So, you know, it is a disgrace having to pay that much and then it's just miming, you know, so fair points here.
For all involved, but promoters overjoy it. Little do they know it's more that the industry destroy it.
Give me some of that sweet patience, Lord. I'll keep my eye on my goal. Patience. Give me some of that sweet patience, Lord. I'll keep my eye on my
I love those little scratches at the end of the track. You know, we always have to let the track play out on this channel. That's the only thing I have to say. So, you know, you can skip the next kind of 20 seconds if you don't want to hear it. But, yeah, we have to do that. You have to listen to the end of a song. You can't be ending songs off early.
Give me some of that sweet patience, Lord.
And that's why, you know, that's a perfect example of why. We have 1 second left. But that's a perfect example of why there, you know, you hear the end of the verse and then you click off the song and then you're after missing another part of the hook and then the beat change up with the piano or the strings at the end. Unbelievable stuff. I mean, I haven't got any complaints about that song. Again, it's straight, it's direct. There's nothing there that you can question. Everything is completely true. Everything is it's an opinion, but again, it's fact. And I think that's evident throughout this whole album. There's a lot of really good stories in this album. It's kind of making me want to go through this album now and record a video for every one of these songs, because I think it's much needed. I don't think I've actually seen any kind of reactions to this album on YouTube, or you know, anyone breaking down this music. So yeah, I think it's something I'll have to do in the kind of near future. Go over this album and some of Lunatic's other music, and then start breaking into kind of more artists, you know, as we go along. So, excuse me. Yeah, my voice, I've been talking for about a half an hour now on the last two videos, so my voice is kind of gone, but sorry about that. But I think, look, we're 21 minutes in, so I'll leave it at that for this video. If you do have any suggestions for reactions you want me to do, let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to do it. If you have any questions, you know, anything, as well as that, I'm looking for a new camera, so for recording videos. So if anyone wants to give me a free camera, no, I'm only joking. If anyone wants to recommend me a camera to buy for doing these videos, I'm looking for a good enough one now. So let us know, kind of reasonable price range. Don't want to be going over $1,000 or anything now, but you know, reasonable price. I'll be happy to get it. I'm sick of watching the videos back, and you know, if my head's nodding or something, it's all shaky. So just for that quality, you know, it's better watching a higher quality video. So yeah, we'll work on that now in the future, and I'll catch us on the next one. Cheers.